In this video, we'll be looking at how to rewrite a linear equation in standard form. Now let's remember standard form is normally represented as ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers and a is a positive number. So let's start with an example. 2y equals x minus 7. Well, the first thing I need to do is to get the x on the other side of the equation. So I'll subtract x from each side, giving me negative x plus 2y equals negative 7. Since a traditionally needs to be positive, we'll be multiplying both sides of the equation by negative 1, giving us x plus negative 2y is equal to 7. So if you were asked what are the values for a, b, and c in our standard form of this equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 2, and c is equal to 7. So let's try another one. Y is equal to negative 3/8 x plus 9/8. Well, since a, b, and c are integers, the first thing I'm going to do is clear out my fractions by multiplying every term by 8. When I do that, I end up with 8y equals negative 3x plus 9. Again, I need to get the x on the other side of the equation, so I'll be adding 3x to both sides of the equation, leaving me with 3x plus 8y equals 9. So in this situation, the a would have been equal to 3, b would equal 8, and c would equal 9. Let's take a look at one more example. I have 2x plus 4 times the quantity y plus x equals 7y plus 15. The first thing I need to do is distribute my 4 over the y and x. So I get 2x plus 4y plus 4x equals 7y plus 15. Combining like terms on the left-hand side of the equation, I get 6x plus 4y equals 7y plus 15. Then I'm going to subtract 7y from both sides of the equation, and I'll get 6x minus 3y equals 15. And that would be fine, but I can make that problem a little bit simpler. Remember, if I do the same thing to both sides of the equation, I don't change the value of that equation. So I'm going to divide each term by 3, and that would leave me with 2x minus y equals 5. The advantage of standard form is it helps us easily find both our x and y-intercept. So let's look back at our last example. We had 2x minus y equals 5. If we want to find the x-intercept, well, that would mean that y was equal to 0. So we plug 0 in for y, getting 2x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 2.5. If we want to find the y-intercept, well, that would mean that x would equal to 0. And we get negative y is equal to 5, and y is equal to negative 5. And we can use that information to quickly graph our data. So often you'll be asked to take an equation in one form and to convert it or simplify it into standard form.